Do what you do.
I feel, I feel. Okay, okay. How long should it be though?
um, if enjoying each other, we vibing. It could be as long as we want it to be. But we going home before the night end because I ain't messing with you.
Right. So you feel like what time what time you feel like the date should be though? It should be in the daytime, in the
Yes, the
afternoon.
daytime, the daytime.
Mm. I feel like anything after 6 o'clock is a date though.
After,
After 6 o'clock,
I
because that's
mean, a date
usually
is a date. If we plan it and we say it's a date, it's a date.
okay, 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 okay. So you like on the first date should the guy pick you up, or y'all should like go in separate cars and
It's up to us, whatever we choose to do. Like, I'm not a picky person because I know regardless if I like you, it's gonna happen either way. I'm trying to get to know you.
okay, okay. What are some things you should say on the first date?
Um, as a guy,
Anybody, either or.
um,
Well, since you're a woman, well, as a woman, what you feel like you shouldn't say.
asking a guy, like, can you pay for something when you just met him? I feel like, what is something that I'd be like, why do girls do that? It's a lot of things. Like, a lot of shit, when people be trying to gold dig. I just don't like stuff like that. Because I just feel like it's a way you can go about a situation or get to know people. It's not genuine nowadays.
Okay, okay, okay. Facts. Well, okay. Okay. What do you think a guy shouldn't say then on the first date?
Try to mess with me.
Trying to mess with you? I mean, if he on the date though, he trying to mess with you, ain't it?
No, because
Keep the phone
that's,
still.
huh?
I said keep the phone on you. I need the phone
Hold
on
up,
you.
hold up. But that's not
Shit, I
how
mean,
it goes. You go on a date to get to know someone,
okay.
and that's
Like
where
how
people
long you
get
gotta
things
talk?
wrong at.
So my question is, next one is, how long would you have to get to know that person before y'all actually meet up on the date though?
I mean, you can go on a date with a person because you go on a date to get to know someone. So with me, I'll say like not long because I'm trying to get to know you. If I'm interested in you and I'm trying to like see where things will go, why not like a week or so or something like that, 2 weeks? Because I had just went on a date with someone like within that time, like 2 weeks of getting to know them.
Okay. Where y'all went to?
What did I go to? We
Yeah.
went to the movies. We did a little park thing. I did a paint and sip with them.
Okay. Okay. I feel like the movies for like couples because you can't really talk in the movies, and it's kind of
No, I mean it's what you want to do. You feel me? Like if you tell a person what you're going for or like the mindset that you have.
good. Okay, that was it. Y'all rode in the same car.
No, we did not.
Yeah. Okay, cool. How you feel about females nowadays saying they bringing their friend with them on dates though?
No, we're not doing that.
Why you think
Not a
that's a,
plan.
why you think that's a trend? Or why you think they do
It's
that?
a trend? Question mark.
I think it's a trend. I see it on Pop the Balloon recently. She was like, "I'm gonna bring my friend with me." I'm like, "Why do you need to bring your friend
Unless
with you?"
they're doing like threesome or a two man.
Okay, okay, right. Okay, that's cool though. That's fast though. What's the worst date you ever been on?
Uh, the worst date I've ever been on. I don't think I've ever been on a bad date. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
Okay,
not gonna lie.
Okay. I'm 27 by the way. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay. Okay. You just turned 25 this year?
No, I turned 26 in July.
I'm about to be 28. Now it was a question. They said is being 30 with no kids a red flag? You agree or disagree with that?
I disagree because people need to get their life together. If they're not ready, they're not ready. What does not having kids have to do with being a red flag, you know?
Mm, I totally agree with that. Yeah, you know it's the stigma with guys, especially if he got no, he married with no, if he's not married, a guy's not married with no kids by 30, he's either gay or something wrong with him. So you know that's
No, I
all.
don't agree. I don't agree with that at all. You know, I don't agree with that. People just need to get their minds right because what are you talking about?
Facts, facts. I agree. I agree. I totally agree with that. Um, right, right. What you feel like what's a deal breaker for you though?
um, a person that drinks too much, that doesn't put their priorities first.
Okay, okay, okay. Priority first. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, I think I seen something recently like a woman said guys are not obsessed with women no more. You agree or disagree with that?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they are, but you know, some men have their ways, and that's okay because a lot of men like men.
You said everything doesn't revolve around men.
No, I said, and that's okay because a lot of men like men.
Okay, so you said a
Realize
lot
that
of men.
women don't
Okay.
realize that, and that's okay for them to like men. You know, gotta understand.
Why you gotta throw shade and say they gay? Come on,
No,
man.
I'm being dead ass. Like women don't realize that, but they are.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh right. Okay. If you say so though, I mean that
I'm
makes
not
sense.
saying that in a bad way. I'm being like real genuine with it. I'm like they do. There's
Do,
nothing
do,
wrong with it.
do you party?
Do I party? I used to.
Okay. Do you go to clubs often?
No, I don't at all.
Okay. Well,
All
I'm about to
I
ask
do is
you.
work.
Right. I'm about to ask you. You know, what are you tired of seeing people do in clubs?
Fucking fight.
Yeah. Okay. I never understood that. Why y'all get dressed to go out and fight though? That never made sense to me.
That's what I said. I'm like, this is why I do not go out because I'm not trying to be around that mess. I'm not.
Okay. It sound like it's muffled though. I don't know. It sound like it's muffled or something.
Did you
Now,
hear me?
yeah, I hear you better now. Now, I also seen something recently on social media that it was a group of females out and they was picking up the bill and they was arguing over like who should pay for who, which pay for what when the bill came. So if you out with your friends, like how does that work when the check comes? Do you pay for everybody's or you pay for what you
I only
order?
go out with my sister, so one thing about me is I'm gonna pay. I'm going to pay what's going on. I'm paying.
You paying for you or everybody
I'm
else?
paying for me and my sister. I don't have friends, so because
Okay.
we just went out recently and I paid for her just so she can enjoy herself to get in
Oh,
the drinks.
okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, cause I feel like they was arguing over like no, I ain't paying for that, I ain't ordered that. Like, do you feel like that was like, what's your thoughts when you see stuff like that? Like, you think a friend should step up, or they should pay for their own, or
If they're gonna be arguing like that, they should have never came with each other, and they need to pay for their own drinks.
do you think there was real friends that went out, or they
No, I
probably
don't. I honestly don't.
facts, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, are you that friend that like if they like arguing with their boyfriend or somewhere and they like pick me up in the middle of the night, would you do it?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, that's a real friend right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Are you the type to like have your location when you go on dates? Like, does your friends know your location?
Yes, cause I be very like I'm cautious and I be scared sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm. What are you cautious about?
You know how sometimes men.
We said because of men.
Yes, because men be kidnapping women and doing crazy stuff to them. So
Oh Jesus! Oh Lord. Okay. This is nuts. This is wild. Okay. You said men
It's
became.
live.
Huh?
This is live.
Yes, it's live. Yes, it's very live. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's so like that's so negative. So how many days before you go back to a guy's house?
Ooh, hold up. You gonna have to give me a few days so I can get to know you. You feel me?
Okay. Right. A few days. Okay. What's something you feel like you shouldn't eat on the first date?
Some I shouldn't eat. I don't. There's nothing that I say you shouldn't eat on the first date. What you mean by that? Huh?
Okay. You so you eat anything on the first date?
No, tell me what you mean.
Like
Like,
what's something you shouldn't eat on the first date? Like off limits though. You should like avoid eating because it's the first date or whatever.
um, I don't have anything. I didn't. I've never thought of anything like that for real.
Right. Okay. You gotta put the camera on you. I can't see you.
Both my phones.
You said what?
I'm on both my phones. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. Were you like shopping on most like Fashion Nova or Sheen?
Fashion Nova.
I feel like you get better deals on that.
Sheen had one time fucking they didn't send my stuff to me, so I'm not dealing with Sheen.
Do you get your money back?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Now, if women love sex much as just as men do, why you think they act like they don't like it when guys approach them with it or be upfront with them that they want to have sex with them?
Mm, she probably don't like him, honestly.
Mm. Oh, okay. Time waster. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Time waster. Okay. You feel like a guy's height matter when you talking to him? When you get involved with him?
Say it again.
Do you feel like a guy's height matter?
Oh no, I like short men. I'm not gonna lie. I like them taller than me, but I like short men.
I told you it was
I'm 5'2".
5'2". Okay. You feel like do a guy matter where he work at, like what job he got?
Nope. As long as he's making money, I applaud you.
Okay, okay. As long as he get to the bag,
Hmm.
I feel that though. So like, if a guy like get to know you or dating you, should he follow your friends on social media?
Hell no. You got me fucked up. I wish a nigga would.
Ah, I feel you. Or do you feel like if y'all dating and y'all a couple, should y'all post each other on social media or let y'all know that y'all are taken?
Um, I want to make sure you go to me first before I start posting. Before you start posting me, you're not finna have me looking stupid.
Hold on, you was messing up. Is that what you were saying?
I said, no, say what you just said. Oh,
I
I
said,
said
oh,
before. No, go ahead.
no, I'm listening. I'm listening.
I said before a guy, before we post each other, I have to know that you're loyal to me. Cause I'm not finna be looking stupid on no social media.
Mm, okay. Okay. You leaving your guy the first time he cheat on you?
I have. I'm not gonna lie. I do that. Cause I'm a good girl and it'll mess up my head completely.
How you call him cheating?
Um, Well, he was laying in the bed or whatever, and after we did something, he got up and he went to the bathroom, took a shower, and the girl texted him, and then I had to, handle business.
How did you stand on business?
I'm not gonna lie, I did something to him, and
What
then
you
I
did?
broke up with him. I beat
What
him
did
up
you? Oh, wow, it's a domestic violence dispute right here. Violence.
because I was loyal to him, and that really hurt my feelings. You don't play with a good girl because
Oh
it'll
my
mess your
goodness.
head up.
So, what did the text say?
She said, I'm not gonna say her name, but she said, "Yo, this is such and such. What we on?" And I called her and I asked her what's going on, and she told me, and she was trying to brag about it. So it's still on and popping if I see her. I'm not playing with her.
So you gonna fight the girl? What are you gonna solve by this though?
I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking about like she was like on the phone. I wouldn't have cared, if she just came to me like as a woman. But all that talking she was doing, I'm not with it.
What she
I
was
just
saying on
wanted
the phone?
to keep that same energy. Hmm?
What she was saying on the phone?
She was just trying to brag about what she done. Cause I said, hello, I'm trying to figure out what's going on between you and such and such. And she threw it in my face that she messed with him. And me and her were friends. I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, oh, so this is what's
So this
going
was your
on.
this was your friend
Yep, and my cousin's
that
best
cheated.
friend.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. So you gonna fight? So you fighting over dick now? Out here.
No, it's about respect. It's not about him because if that was the case, I would have been done something to her.
Oh wow. Don't you think you should leave that in the past and just move on?
I have. But if I
So,
see her, it's on and popping.
so it's on site.
Yes, it is.
Look, you got some bail money. You got bail money ready.
I've always had bail money ready.
That's crazy though. And then you put pause on this guy. So what
I
you had
sure
did is you
did.
just what you did stole off on him or something?
I
Like
beat him out the shower.
you beat him out the shower.
I sure did.
Oh my goodness. What the hell? So what was his response when you caught him cheating in that? This was very uncalled for. Guys do not.
um,
Mm-hmm.
his family was sad. They were disappointed in him. He was sad. He wanted to cry, but no, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. You did what you did, and it was on purpose. So
Okay. You felt better after you put pause on?
no, it wasn't like it was action of what I've seen. I was just shocked. I was like, damn, I thought he was loyal to me this whole time, and I found out he cheated on me. That was kind of crazy. And he was living with me, so it was just very disrespectful.
Now, say if the roles were reversed though, you were cheating and the guy caught you cheating and went through your phone and beat you out the shower. Don't you think the internet or the world would look at that differently?
No, because you don't cheat, period. And he has put his hands on me for nothing before, so that right there, he deserves every bit of it. Every bit of it. And
So, so
I
he,
have no
so he just
remorse.
started beating on you before.
Yes, that boy's crazy. He's the craziest person I ever dealt with. And
How
I'm
long you
not
stay
just
with?
speaking. I stayed with him for a long time, talking like years.
Women
Years.
always say they been be beating on their ass, but they stay with him for years. I never understood that
Well,
shit.
the thing is, he wasn't beating on me when we were together, but after I decided to try to leave him, he began to be crazy. And he also done a lot of bad stuff to me after I broke up with him.
Oh, I can't hear you. It's still like it's muffled.
So. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Sound
That's
like
crazy.
y'all. Sound like you need to get some counseling. And if he was this abusive, why you ain't
No,
follow police?
I don't need counseling. All I need is God. That's why I left him. Things happen for a
No.
reason, and it molded
God
me into
have,
a better person.
God have told you to keep your hands to your fucking self.
I mean, it is what it is. I learned from doing stuff like that, anyways. And he deserved what he got, and he know he did. That's why he feels bad now.
Wow. these little women out here, 5'2", be scrappy guys. Be careful out here. Now, what is soft girl era?
When you're in your little feminine side, being classy and stuff. That's what I'm in right now. I'm chilling. I'm not doing none of that negative stuff that I was doing before. I'm ending all that because, when you go through certain shit, it's like it's no need for it. All that aggressive shit.
Wow. Whew. Okay, so you officially in your soft girl era. You in your feminine energy right now.
Yes, I sure am. I'm over the bullcrap.
Oh, it's amazing. Y'all get these abusive relationships. Y'all love it and then love the sex and then say y'all victims.
It ain't me.
I don't get it
It
though, man.
ain't me.
It ain't
I'm not.
you.
I'm not a victim of anything like that. You just go through certain stuff, you learn from it, and you just end it.
Mm. Okay, okay. You want to get a camera 360?
No, I do not.
You don't want to stand up and show your fit, and show your body, yada yada.
No.
Oh shit. Okay. Hey, I appreciate you coming on though, gang. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Dang. Hey, y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video. J Reed TV. We out of here.